Hello and welcome back to MLB The Show 19 and the Jason Parham Road to the Show. I'm Tyrant Saber. Last time out, the San Francisco Giants made Jason work, making him pitch 102 pitches in 7 innings, allowing 1 run on 5 hits, which was a Travis Shaw home run, collecting 7 strikeouts and the win. So Jason is now 5-0 with the Diamondbacks, who are now 20-16 in the National League West. Looking pretty good. We're 2 games ahead of the Rockies, and we are... You know, if we were to fall behind at this point, we'd be in a pretty solid second place in the wild card. So we're looking pretty good so far. Let us keep going. All right, bullpen day. What shall we do? Circle velocity K per 9, blah, 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 blah. Get that walks per 9 up. That might be smart to do. Arm strength, arm accuracy, don't really care about either. Cut velocity stuff, or cut cutter stats, I guess is what I should be saying. Fielding and reaction, yeah, maybe, kinda, sorta, not really. Squats, I don't know. Jason strikes me as the kind of guy who would in fact skip a leg day. Let us, I guess, continue to work on our cutters caps, because like I said, we're going to have to continue to work on this stuff a lot if we're going to continue improving these pitches. 10 outs with our 4th pitch. Yeah, that's not going to happen, but we'll give it a try. Swept the Padres in that thing. Well, I think this is what we have to do here. I mean, I would like to get on the Dodgers case, but I think we really need to start working on our relationship with our catcher. Start being a bro with Mike Zunino. So yeah, let's get him out of his slump. And I don't think that's enough to tick us over, but we're just about there, so we're just about friends with Mike Zunino. And that's going to be important because we are coming up against the Los Angeles Dodgers in Chase Field. Now, Jason has faced the Dodgers a grand total of 11 times, but only 4 starts. He has 2 wins and 2 losses against him in that time span, a 5.02 ERA and a 2.31 WOBA. So actually pretty limited innings pitched against him, only about 29. But we have not had the best appearances against him. Then again, Jason has really only faced the Dodgers when he was a young buck with the San Diego Padres, so it's time to perhaps get back out here and show them what he has learned. Let's get it.
Saturday Night Baseball here on the show as we welcome you inside Chase Field in downtown Phoenix. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the LA Dodgers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. The D-backs look for their 7th straight victory next. Jason Parham, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Standing in, Damon Ulysses. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The shortstop.
All right, let's get started out here against these Los Angeles Dodgers. Let's get it.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ooh, center of the plate, curveball first pitch.
Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row,
another one, pretty good to hit.
You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
Got a slider down the way and hope this one doesn't stray inside. It does a little bit, but he still misses it. And that's strikeout number 1 and out number 1.
For the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Matty, this offense really needs some improvement from Kyle Schwarber. I mean, this guy was a 300 hitter last season. Clearly something's off for him right now, but I do think we'll see him change his fortune as time goes on. He's too good of a hitter to let this go on much longer.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo.
Hey, like again.
Well, clearly having Jock Peterson on the Diamondbacks gives the opens up a spot for Alex Verdugo.
67 degrees our game time temperature.
They're a pretty stacked organization in our timeline, so clearly it's good for them to have somebody to step up and fill that spot. Well, maybe a little bit of trouble for us if he proves to be
one of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected,
proves to be anywhere near as good as Jock Peterson, but can't control that. And apparently Morris Lamb could not control that grounder up along the first baseline, because that's a base hit for Alex Verdugo here with one away.
Hey, there's a bullet down the right field line. That had double written all over it, but a great job by the right fielder to cut it off and keep him to a single.
Nice aggressive turn by the batter right there, but hats off to the right fielder. Keep him from getting the score.
Getting that Lamb doesn't really have a whole lot of hop over there at first base.
The left fielder.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber.
And then Kyle Schwarber, former Chicago Cub.
Following the one-out single.
Hey, get the pitch right now.
Change up. Again, hung a little bit, but still up in the zone and tapped away for a foul. Gets on that two-seam down out of the zone for a strike. Stays alive, but...
Hey, let's turn it. Plays the 2 now.
The next 0-2.
Straight up,
fouled off.
Straight up.
Zanino's not going to get to that one.
Stands at first with one out.
There we go, one.
Two-seamer away.
Heading out toward shallow right.
Bloops it right field. Harper's there for the second out.
Makes the play to record the second out. Next up for Los Angeles, Matt Davidson. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch of the at-bat.
Swing and a miss on the slider, well outside. Strike one.
A runner on first with 2 away. And there we go.
Slider, we got a fastball.
Outside, the throw is not
and that's not going to be in time somehow. So Alex Verdugo gets himself a stolen base here with 2 away, puts himself in scoring position.
Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Hey, one time right now.
The 1-1. Now here's a swing
off the end of the bat. Second baseman comes in to get it, and that will be the end of the inning.
And the side is retired. Dodgers leave 1. Dodgers nothing. Diamondbacks coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Into the box, Boyce Fuller. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average.
Ooh, this is a big boy. Boyce Fuller.
Hot hitter, and he's swinging it really well right
301, 10 home runs, 27 RBI.
300. A good hitter that is
the prototypical big man home run slugger. Let's see if we can make him swing out of his shoes.
In there,
slider down for the first strike.
Let it fly. Let's go right here.
Taps the slider down and away for the second strike. Try a third slider in a row. Why not?
A ball and 2 strikes.
Well, because he won't swing at one out there. That's why not. How about a curveball? That one's right at Mark Madsen over at third, who incidentally was the National League Player of the Month last month. Had like a 338 batting average.
He's only one of the best players in the game. He puts it on the line every night in the field and at the plate.
And it looks today like it is Rhys Hoskins' turn to get a day off. So it's Rich Zambrano out in left field, but otherwise the usual suspects.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a high strike to
Two-seamer
begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
drifting where I didn't want it to go, but that's strike one. Two-seamer up and in.
A swing and a drive sent out toward
Pop
the
fly
gap.
to the wall, and that is going to be a double.
And he'll reach
Yes.
second now with one away.
Andy Dunlap, I think, is who that is. Gets himself a nice little double here to lead to, with one out, rather, in the top of the second. And that'll bring up Tim LeCastro, who only has 2 career plate appearances against Jason, but hit a home run off of him in one of those.
In now, Tim LeCastro.
Grounder over to first. Jason is going to have to try to race him, and it's not going to work. Tim LeCastro gets himself a nice little infield single there.
And you saw that runner get on his
And they'll bring up the catcher, Danny Tyson.
And that's exactly what he did.
The catcher.
Now at the plate, Danny Tyson. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Ready with the first pitch.
Swing and miss on the slider early on that one.
Pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Don't let him go. Time. Let's go right here. Nope.
Down and away.
Nothing on that one, nor should there have been. Two-seamer in, gets the second strike.
Called for a strike.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corner.
This seems like a good time to give him a little showtime slider.
Drive it deep. Here we go, baby.
Hopefully he either misses it or taps it into a double play.
The plate with 2 strikes.
Foul ball does not really help my purposes here.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly.
2-2 to the Dodgers catcher.
Come on, let it fly right here.
All right, fine.
Hard hit ball to short.
That was not what I wanted either. Grounder into the gap. Zambrano botches the catch out there in
And on the play, the runner
left field, and that allows him to get up to third base there, so that turns it into a double.
That time as it'll wind up in E7. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jorge Ramos. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
So Andy Dunlap gets himself a run in. We'll bring up the pitcher now.
Okay, check your runner, go one.
See what we can do.
One down now. One down.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Popped up. Madsen shading to his right.
Mark Madsen fields that one. That's not quite what I wanted out of that, but we got the out.
Now at the plate, Damon Ulysses. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find
Two-seamer up and in. Strike one.
I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Hit out towards
And that'll ground over to Jamie Gutierrez. Over to Morris Lamb, and that will end the inning. But that still allows a run to come across. Dodgers on top here going into the bottom of the second.
Dodgers lead it 1-0. Stepping in, Alex Verdugo.
And they get nothing going through the top of the, going into the top of the third either, so Dodgers are still on top here.
First pitch on its way. Lifted down the line in left.
Long, lazy
and
foul
that
ball.
will end up a foul ball. The wind up and the 0-1.
Ball outside now. Twitches at it but does not swing.
Ball and a strike.
Hey, you can do it, kid. No one better up there. Let's go.
1-1-1. Popped up.
Pops
Madsen
up
is
the
there,
slider
and he
on a
makes the
bunt,
catch for the
which
out.
frankly he deserves for that.
At the plate, Kyle Schwarber.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. He pulls this one into
Yanks
right.
it, right field. Harper's out there to pull it in, and that'll be the second out.
Second out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Matt Davidson. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly
like
just
that,
missed it.
like that
With
spot.
this guy's big power,
The ump
he's
didn't.
feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this season.
Swing and a miss on the slider.
Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1.
I guess Zunino figures if he can't get to that one, he won't get to this one. But that one bounces off of Jason's ankle,
Great support from his
and that'll be the third out.
Weird way to end the inning. Dodgers down in order, but they're up 1-0. Up next for Arizona, Jason Parham.
The pitcher.
Let's see what we got up here.
First delivery to him on the way. There's the
Nice
circle
change
change
up.
and a dandy that time as he jumps ahead with strike 1.
Contact swing for a hit. I got nothing better to do here.
Hey, let's go, kid. Here we go.
Oh, not on one of those, though. That was a nice, nifty little curveball there.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Protecting on
Taps the
0-2,
two-seamer
so we'll do it
down.
again.
Get that plate
Bases
vision
are
up.
empty, 1 man out.
Here we go, right now, fellas.
And a ball and 2
Not on one of
strikes to the
those.
Diamondbacks pitcher.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch up. Stay through. Let's go.
To 2 balls and 2
That was
strikes
a nice
now.
borderline pitch
Pretty much
there.
went backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Sent on the
Well,
ground.
that's not going to help. Just a little ground out to second base.
Second out.
He has time to double, maybe triple clutch it, and that will be the end of Jason's
Stepping up to
at-bat.
the plate, Boyce.
Arizona gets nothing done in the bottom of the third, so we come back up to Boyce Fuller, Big Boyce. Big Boyce
Ready,
Fuller.
here's the first offering. And a
Two-seamer
fastball's in
down,
there
gets
for
a
strike 1.
strike.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly, buddy.
Another one inside, no
1-1,
swing.
the Dodgers first
Good
baseman.
patience on him.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He
About to
got
cut
it
her
in
up.
there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Good patience,
That nibble
not swinging at that
corner
one, even though
missed.
it's right there
2-1.
on the corner.
Wait for a good one. Drive it, kid.
Slider tapped. Gonna give him another one, and I think I'm even gonna use the showtime on this one. He is the 5-hole hitter.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
You got that one too, huh? Okay.
Get your pitch.
How about a change up down?
And
No.
that's low, so a good
3-2
eye there as
count.
he works the count back full. Andy Dunlap will be next.
Baby, see you in Giants.
To
One,
short,
one, one.
hit by
Grounder to Jack
moving
Reinheimer.
to his right. Throw to first in time.
And that almost wasn't an out. He got down the line pretty quick there for such a big boy.
Andy Dunlap will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Here we go, fellas. Let's go.
Here comes the
Got a
first
curveball
pitch.
first pitch instead of high fastballs.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Takes it.
Dunlap is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just
Not
speed, but
really
first
hitting the
step
zone as much
quickness.
as I would like today,
He's able
Jay.
to track balls down that other guys cannot get to.
Two-seamer
And
up and
sometimes
away.
that's half the equation.
Fastball just
Again.
missed above the zone.
Good eye.
Seems to me like
Good
they're
spot.
pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his
Good
first
execution.
time
It just strayed a little bit far out.
All even now, 2-2.
Taps that one for the second strike.
Come on, guy. Get your pitch up there.
Into the
change
windup.
up
Here
down.
comes the 2-2 pitch. Had to sit back
Off
on
the corner,
changeup,
and he
did a
tapped
good
that
job
one
to get the
again.
bat on that one.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
How about one inside?
And
Swing and a
there's
miss.
and missed. He's down on
Finally, another
strikes.
strikeout for
And the first
Jason.
two
That's
are
only
retired
just his
here,
second on the day.
beginning number 4.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Second baseman, Tim LeCastro.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball over the
There's a
outside,
strike
but
on the
in there for
corner.
a
That's what I've been
strike.
looking for.
1 run, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Now a bunt attempt here.
Pops up the
But
bunt
this will wind up a
for
foul
second
ball,
strike.
Strike 2.
We're going slider down and away.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Unable
No.
to find the zone with the slider.
Okay.
See it, drive it. Come on, kid.
Two-seamer down and in.
Heading out towards shallow
Sprayed
right.
off to right
Harper has
field,
a
and that
read on
will
it,
be
and
the
that
third
ends
out.
the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers, but they're on top 1-0. Striding in once again, Danny Tyson. He came
All
through
right,
with an
and we
RBI
still have
single in
nothing
his
going
last
across
at-bat.
here.
Yeah, and he's got to feel super confident right now. He's the only real offense in this game. Guys on the mound have been executing every pitch.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat.
Hey, let her rip. Let her rip. Let's go.
Now the 1-0.
So we're going into the 5th. Jason has allowed 4 hits.
Swinging a ball
No
chop
walks,
foul
collected
to the
2
left side.
strikeouts, which is a little behind his accustomed rate.
Your pitch right here, kid. Let's go.
The 1-1. Weak grounder down the line
Allowed
in
1
third.
run, but no home
But a
runs
foul
so
ball,
far.
1-2 now. The 1-2.
Slider down and away.
Just off the end of the bat.
Got
It's
it
a foul
right
ball,
on
but
the end
he'll
of the
stick
bat.
around.
How about
Now
a
another
cutter
1-2.
away?
And it's
Again.
fouled away.
Not
Hey,
bad.
I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
It's your pitch, huh?
All right,
Another
let's do a
1-2
two-seamer up and
delivery.
in.
Fastball just inside.
Tough to take a pitch
Hey,
like
hands
that
it,
right
you bang
there,
it, kid.
especially
Here
in
you
a
go.
1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to
Curveball
even.
down now.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses.
Okay,
to run
well,
it full now. 3-2.
With the pitcher up, Jason is
You can
having
bet
trouble
they
finding the
love
zone.
ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious
And
bunt
Tyson,
situation
Danny
to
Tyson
move the
here is
runner
having some
into scoring
good
position.
Line
results.
drive.
Jack
Nailed
Reinheimer,
the
nice
short
diving
hop.
catch.
What a stop. He's
Saves a base hit there, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Got to lay out there and get it.
Hey, nice and
pitcher, number
patient.
11.
Get your pitch.
Stepping in now, Jorge Ramos.
And that'll bring Jorge Ramos back to the plate, and that'll be his second appearance and another out.
Just does beat him to the bag.
Quick ground out for him, and that'll end. That'll bring the top of the order back around. Damon Ulysses.
He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
0 for 2 so
Lifted in the air
far,
out to
and he's
left.
going to fly out and make it 0
has
for
a read on
3.
it, and that's the third out.
Bring back top of
Dodgers down in order,
the 2, 3,
but they
4
lead it
hitters when
1-0.
Jason comes back around. But in the meantime, it's time for the D-backs to try to get something going.
At the plate, Jason Parham.
The pitcher, Jason Parham.
Come on, guys.
All right,
Come on, guy. Get your pitch up there.
2 outs, men on
Ready with the
first.
first pitch. Here it comes.
Well, I'm not going for
Fastball
that.
down a little too much there. That's ball 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less,
Jorge Ramos,
pass the baton to the
69
guy behind
pitches,
you,
bottom of the
keep
5th.
line moving.
Oh, that was a
Can't
good
get
one to
around
hit.
quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1.
Couldn't square that one up.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece.
Hey, be patient. Stay back. Get your pitch. Let's go.
A little bit outside. 2-1.
Couldn't get that one to bend back to the zone with that 2-seam action.
Hey, grip it and rip it, kid. Let's go.
Oh, that was not a good one to hit, I don't think.
Hey, get on for us here.
Come on, Jay. Show some of that.
2-2. Softly hit out the short.
Pick up the ball.
Off balance throw, but he couldn't.
I was about to say, show some of that Jason Parham spunk from earlier in your career. Some of those cheeky little base hits. And indeed, there you go. One right up the middle. Shortstop has to range way over to get it. And by the time he gets over to first, Jason is standing on first base. Way to go, Jay.
Digging in and looking for more, Jamie Gutierrez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Fastball called strike.
Of course, it's going to do us no good if Jaime Gutierrez here can't get us over, but makes that batting average look better anyway.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
He's 2 for 2 on the day, so yeah, it's funny. I was thinking about this the other day. Whenever I see these,
fouled away.
Whenever I see these other players' records on the day, I always think, oh, he's sure to knock one in, or oh, he's like 0 for 2. That means he's due.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Hey, get your pitch, stay through it. Let's go, drive it.
1-2.
I try not to be like, oh yeah, he's for sure gonna strike out like that.
Not much of a chance at hitting
even
that one
when
the inning is over.
It for sure is gonna happen.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo.
All right, well, going into the top of the 6th, we're still down 1-0. Keeping it respectable anyway. Jason's doing his job.
In there for strike 1, 0-1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate.
96 miles an hour Jason is throwing. It's not what you expected from him at the start of his career.
Guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more.
Gets on that one, and I think he was a little early on it, so let's go. Change up away.
To throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
A little far out for that one, Jay.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
The count now at 2-2.
Cutter down and in.
Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
Grounds it over to short. Jack Reinheimer has to hurry, and he gets it.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Digging in once again.
Kyle Schwarber for now 0 for 2.
Lined out in 2 trips in this one. First offering
Put
on
it
its
in
way.
his sweet spot.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled the ball.
Swing.
1-0.
Is it just me, or does Kyle Schwarber have a really long neck?
One run,
like, is it just me, or does he have an extremely amazingly long neck?
Come on, guys.
Or is it just his depiction in this game?
And here's a fastball.
All right, well, you've thrown 3 fastballs in a row, Jay. Time to show him something else.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the
12-6 rather.
That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Curveball, change up to the corner rather, and that'll be only his 3rd strikeout of the day so far, Jason. Going into the 6th inning, this is not the level of strikeout ability that he's looking for. But sometimes you have these days. And I've said all along, I would much rather get the outs than get strikeouts and allow a lot of runs.
This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more.
Pops that one up. And we'll go ahead and give him the slider down and away. See if he goes fishing. Yes, indeed. And that'll end the inning for Jason. That's 6 for Jay. Looks like the 2, 3, 4 hole hitters coming up, and we'll see if we can't pull one back. Let's go.
settling in now. Boyce Fuller. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Right here. Come on now.
Guess not. Huh? Okay. Let's retire the side. No, let's go ahead and get out of here with a strikeout, but no runs.
Come on now, 1 pitch right here.
First delivery
I
to him on the
don't
way.
fancy my chances of getting out of here without a hit at all, but we'll try to prevent a run.
Come on now, 1 time right here.
The windup and
And
the
here's
0-1.
Big Boys Fuller again.
Off the plate,
that's a real
1
keen eye
ball,
right
1
there.
strike.
And no one better. Let's go, kid.
Grounder down the line at third.
Bounces it.
But
It
a
is
foul
foul.
ball.
Fortunately,
1-2 the count.
that one was going to get past.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher
Your pitch,
pulled
your
the
pitch.
string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
A ball and
And
2
another
strikes.
one down
Here's
and
the
away.
pitch.
They're a little far down and away.
That time, but it's 2-2.
Come on. Let it rip right here.
Trying to break off his bat, I guess.
And he gets
Well, I didn't break it off
on the right
necessarily,
side of the
but
infield. And
did get a
there's your
nice
first out
infield
of the
pop
inning.
up, and that'll be the first out.
Now at the plate, Andy Dunlap. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Andy.
Here's the
Well, I
first
feel like
pitch
we've
to him.
had the better of these guys more or less today. They just had the good fortune to string a couple hits together at the right time.
Keep driving.
Plays it first here.
And
2-0
this one's
count.
taken low.
We'll go 2-seamer, yeah, inside.
Here we go, baby. Find a good pitch.
And this is a call
Right on the
strike at
corner,
letter.
and,
Looked like ball
that was a little
3 to
generous
make
in
it
my
2-1
opinion, but-
instead.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that 2-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Not liking that outside corner
3-1.
today, I guess.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a
But
3-1
change
count.
up in
You have a
on
chance to do
3-1.
some damage. You know you're
Just
getting a
takes it.
guaranteed fastball.
Not sure what he was waiting for there, but two-seamer up and in. See what you got.
Pulled high in the air out to
Pop
right
fly is
field.
what you got.
Harper has a read on it. Makes
Bryce
the
Harper
play,
back there to
and
pull it in
runs
for
are
the
gone
second
now.
out. That'll bring up Tim LaCastro.
Ready for another chance. Tim LaCastro. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
LaCastro.
Down here.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Starts him
Slider
out with a
up in the
slider for a
zone. That was a
strike.
good one to hit, but
Guys,
he
I've been
does not
really
swing.
impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Down the third baseline.
That's a
This
foul
will get foul
two-seamer
for
down and
strike
in.
2.
Well, we might as well use it because we got nothing but, you know, got not a lot of time left, I'm thinking. Slider down and away.
Slider.
No swing.
I thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
How about a cutter away?
Timing
Got on
just
that
to
one.
tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Bases
He
are
was
empty
late on
here
that
with 2
one.
men out.
Here we go now. Come on now. 1 time.
Two-seamer up.
Frozen for strike.
Frozen.
And
All
that
right.
retires the
5th
side.
strikeout on the day for Jason. And that will retire the side. That will end the inning. Now we got to get some runs across, Jay, and the D-backs. Let's go.
Ladies and
Maurice
gentlemen,
Ruiz.
your attention.
Well, they're not going to leave
Pitch in
Jason
here to
in
big
because they
spot.
apparently need to get some runs desperately here, but we did pitch reasonably well today. 4 hits, 1 run allowed, 5 strikeouts. Let's see how we do. Survey says
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners
well, it's another good, not great day for Jason. He pitches for 7 innings, allowing 1 run off of 4 hits, collecting 5 strikeouts and getting a no decision on a game the Diamondbacks ultimately won. He remains at 4-0 on the
posted 4 runs in the 8th.
He remains at 5-0 on the year and remains at 64-39 in his career. His ERA is at 1.99, his FIP is at 2.40, and his xFIP is at 2.83. So that's going to do it for me. Until next time, I'm Tyron Saber, and I will see you at the ballpark.
You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.